what it's for. This looks like an old place. It's falling down. That's why it looks like it's old. Can't be that terribly old though. But here's a little bit of detail we can look at. Room. And notice there are sliding panels on the exterior of the door, but like most of the designs we've seen, on the exterior of the building there are also sliding panels. So probably you could actually make each room fairly warm. This would have been the tea ceremony room. And with many residences throughout the world, usually except for the United States, the private, beautiful garden space is inside the center of the home. Oftentimes, there's even a small, let's call it a plaza, if you will. And here one can, if they wish, walk down along that pathway instead of using the route that I'm using. And of course those bars actually did protect you, as well as give you ventilation. This of course might have been used as a way of hauling things upstairs, if you will, in the kitchen. And this is probably a sake advertisement for the one who makes and sells sake. That's these cedar fronds, I believe they are. They had a modern Western style bathroom. I start wandering down these side alleys just in the hope that there's something to be seen. But one thing for sure is they certainly can be pretty new or old. And here too. This looks like an old building, no doubt abandoned. Display counter, if you will. These are chained up like this because they can electronically, I believe, make these posts go down, and these are all over the place. Manicured, I don't know. A pretty little garden feature that kind of helps to emasculate the otherwise unpleasant look of corrugated metal. Guess I better go find out what. And the answer is original anything. I wonder what this little device was for. Or that. This looks like it must be a, no, I'm not going to say device. This interesting roof detail where you've got this side piece or piece to the side of the roof that's coming down, and then it branches off here at the lower part, each with its own scary icon. It's intriguing to look at these old stone platforms for posts for a shrine of the past, is to imagine not only what the shrine was like, but what was this area like? Small little houses like we saw earlier. Very old primitive technologies, if you will. I'm going to guess that those two pieces of words are either part of a Japanese kanji, a symbol, or Chinese reference. Having crossed the bridge, and on the other side of the creek, there's Daoshin Temple. We're on our way up. That's the pretty little temple. It had the lovely water pool surrounding it, underneath it. This looks very old, almost primitive. Here a large flood control dam. Here a little bit different kind of bell again, one that looks like a clamshell, and a different kind of gong. Here a tiny little shrine, maintained, has little candles, and a place for you to throw some money if you want. Incense can go down in here when you're done with it. Not much level ground on this trail of steep steps, so I'll take it. It's like the old trail went that way till it got washed out by this. Can you imagine how exciting this looks when it's got a real flow to it? Again, it must be fun when it's raging. This gives us an idea of how steep it is up here. No slightly elevating hills and trails here. Probably another big flood control device. Whether those ports represent elevations at which water is allowed to free flow out, I don't know. Yep, that's what it's for, and that's what those portals are for. There's a small shrine down and beside one of the runoff channels, although I guess that's the main channel there. Look why its erosion occurs just at that one spot.